Hey Gemini, welcome to your Jupiter Direct 2020 energy reading. So I'm going to look into what Jupiter Direct means for the collective Gemini. So if you have placements of Gemini in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter signs, this could be affecting you. We still are dealing with Mars in retrograde through November, but I wanted to look at Jupiter retrograde 2020. It started in May and it went direct on September the 12th. So it went direct in Capricorn. It's going to remain in Capricorn until December the 19th. So from now until December the 19th, we're going to look into how Jupiter is blessing you. Because Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of hope, optimism, good fortune. So it's a good thing, right? So when Jupiter retrograde 2020 ends, the abundance, luck, and opportunities that you get to experience, they're already written in the stars. It's part of your soul's destiny. So we're going to look and see exactly how that's affecting those of you who are drawn to this video that it resonates with. Apply it to the area of life. If it's not exactly the way I read it here, it could be different for all of you, but we're going to look into that energy and see how that's affecting you. And again, it went direct September the 12th. So between September the 12th and December 19th, let's see what we get. Okay. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I was finally to exceed my original goal of 1,000 viewers, and now I'm looking towards 5,000. So if you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button. And as always, thank you for those of you for commenting and letting me know who this resonates for. It always helps me to be able to read your comments and see your stories and how they align with the readings. And if it doesn't resonate for you, you might want to check some of your other placements. I'm going to do these readings for each of the 12 signs. So I pulled for the overall energy from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, for those of you who are interested in which deck I'm using. And Gemini, you got the Page of Water. Page of Water came out first, and it's very much, I can see that because Jupiter, this is kind of, it's water element, okay? So it's about love or emotions. The card itself speaks to a new beginning, but it's like going into a new romance or a new venture of some sort, with childlike innocence, hope, and optimism, okay? And Jupiter is a planet of optimism. So this is the first energy that came out for you. So you want to go into it fresh, right? With a new set of eyes. Then we have the Eight of Fire. And I'm going to read Eight of Fire from the book. Eights are to me about manifestation. But you can see this is also like childlike energy. Both of these, and all of these cards don't have children depicted in the artwork, but these two do. So that's a big theme for you. To be childlike, right? To be carefree, to be excited and optimistic, enthusiastic. That's the energy here. So let's read the Eight of Fire. Then we have the Six of Fire before we read the Eight of Fire, because we're going from 6 to 8. Six of Fire says that you're going to be getting a lot of attention, okay? This is kind of like the person coming back from battle victorious, but it took a lot for you to get there, okay? You went through a lot to get the attention or the praise that you're getting now from this Jupiter going direct. So maybe you weren't being appreciated before when you were actually going through what you were going through, but you have been victorious and you are now being recognized for whatever it is that you put a lot of your energy or hard work into recently that was very draining for you or very tiring for you. Okay, you're going to get recognized for that now. In abundance, right? Because Jupiter doesn't do anything small, it does it big. So if you're getting attention, then you're going to get a lot of positive feedback and a lot of attention. This could be really good for those of you who have your own business or starting a new business. Okay, but the Eight of Fire, we're going to read this from the Good Tarot, so that we get the Good Tarot is a little bit different than the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I love this deck. It focuses on the positive, and Jupiter is positive energy, so I had to make sure I use this deck. Eight of Fire is gathering momentum, celebrating swift changes, travel, transformations. So some of you will be traveling. Some of you are just going to be sharing messages back and forth between you and another, or you and a group of people. It's going to be a lot of communication during this time. It says momentum is building as the power of spirit serves to power this transformation. I'm traveling to new territories and I'm eager to experience all that these lands have to offer. I have arrived at my destination and now the adventure of discovery is energizing me. So it's funny I said that this was very draining for you. Whatever the success is, the benefit coming from Jupiter going direct, you're going to feel re-energized, more energy than you had before this all started, right? It's livening you up. It's bringing you back to life. You're gathering momentum. You're receiving good, clear communication back and forth between you and another person, or you and a group of people that you could be working on a project with or a business. So that's the overall energy. Now let's look at the tarot and see what we have. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, it's a beautiful deck. I love this deck. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Archangels of Light, Spirit Guides and Ancestors. How did that card get in there? Show me clearly for the sign of Gemini for Jupiter direct 2020. Show me clearly. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. So you are going through a rite of passage at this time. Like I said, whatever you've been through was very troublesome or challenging for you. It left you just really drained energetically. And it was a rite of passage. You did successfully complete this, and now you're moving into much more peaceful times, okay? Then we have the Knight of Wands. It's kind of that energy. This says that you have been through the war, okay? Yes, you survived, and you have one more battle ahead of you, one more obstacle, but you're more than strong enough to overcome it, right? With the Knight of Wands, it's very fiery energy. Mars is in retrograde right now, and some of us may be having a little trouble with gaining momentum, okay? But it's coming. Jupiter is going to come and re-energize you. So if you're not feeling it now, just know that Mars could be working against that, and slowly but surely you will build that momentum and get back the speed that you were at before, okay? But Jupiter is expanding you. It's blessing you. Here is the Six of Wands again, repeating in another deck. So this is you getting attention, okay? You're being seen for your gifts, your hard work, or who you are in a relationship, and that is beautiful energy. You feel really good about yourself. You're feeling very confident, very attractive, and others see you as such, okay? Others are finding you very attractive. They're seeing you as very talented and gifted. Then we have the Queen of Swords. This is you, Gemini, contemplating where you've been. As you're passing through this rite of passage, you've learned a lot in this journey. You're a lot wiser, and you may even be able to teach others about what you've been through and what you've overcome. I feel for a lot of you, this is manifestation. I feel that you have seen that you can have what you want by the power of changing your thoughts, changing your perspective to something more positive. Okay, you're starting to come into your power and know who you are, knowing that you have the power to live the life of your dreams. You're being bold enough to take the initiative. And then with the Six of Pentacles, this is generosity, okay? This is giving, equal give and take. You may have more abundance financially and be able to give back. And that is the energy of giving and receiving. And it's beautiful. Six of Pentacles tells me that you're going to have more than enough, okay? Somebody could be giving to you, or you could be giving to someone else, but it's very beautiful energy. I really feel for most of you that you, Gemini, are going to be giving to others just because you are so abundantly blessed with the Jupiter direct. And for those of you who have been in a relationship, whether friendship or romantic, and you weren't receiving the energy and the time and the love or the money put in, this is that rebalancing out for you because it's in the upright. What you have put in is going to come back for you, and that's how karma works in a good way, okay? If you have done the work, if you have done the healing work, then the benefits of that are coming in now with Jupiter direct. If you have been very generous to others in their time of need, then that money is coming back to you. You know, it doesn't mean that you're falling on hard times. It means that you're just going to have money and gifts and resources coming to you from all directions, okay? Because you were faithful in your giving and your generosity in the past, okay? So let's look into the tarot, see what else that we have. I did see the King of Cups, so some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. That may be for some of you. Holy Spirit, what do you have for Gemini for Jupiter Direct 2020? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Gemini. What else do I need to see? Whoa, Temperance. That's beautiful. So you have divine assistance. A lot of healing has occurred, okay? And you are coming into your own. And this is balancing you, okay? You have divine assistance, your spirit guides, your angels. It could be passed on loved ones who are your spirit guides now. They're coming in to watch you be blessed, okay? You can see the wings of this angel behind him, guiding him to his destiny, and it's absolutely beautiful. You could also be dealing with a Sagittarius, because Temperance is the major arcana for Sagittarius. This feels really good though, Gemini. I think most of you are going to be really blessed during this time and just feeling really good about yourself. Some of you may be feeling very attractive, feeling very appreciated, with the Six of Wands coming out twice with the energy in here again. Okay, let's see how we're going to be leaving. So we're going to be leaving this energy, this blessing, feeling like the High Priestess. So Jupiter going direct is expanding your psychic abilities, your ability, your knowingness, your inner guide, your higher self has been activated. So you're going to be possibly clairaudient now, or claircausing. I can't say the word, but you know what I'm saying. You may have some clairs that you didn't have before. Some of you may be having some symptoms of that now. You know, Jupiter is the planet for philosophy, spirituality, and things like that too. So I could really see that coming in. Empress. So you are coming into your Empress energy, meaning that you are able to balance all of the elements. And that is beautiful. So I see you balanced. I see you increasing your psychic awareness. I see you going through this rite of passage that was difficult for you and coming out victorious. The Six of Wands showing twice in this reading. It's beautiful energy. So let's look at the Oracle and see. I'm going to look into the Sacred Destiny Oracle, Gemini, and see what we get there. What kind of messages of possibly healing, or there's other ways that Jupiter can bless you. I feel it's going to bless everyone financially. A lot of us in relationships will see shifts and blessings and things turning in our favor, right? Just think of the Wheel of Fortune card, because that's Jupiter energy. The Wheel of Fortune is about what's meant for you, not passing you by. Okay, it's owed to you. Karma, good karma, which is Dharma, is owed to you, and Jupiter's coming in to make sure that you get it, okay? It's like unclaimed property that the universe holds for you till the time is right. And the time is right between September the 12th and December the 19th. Wonders. Okay, you got wonders. Let's see what Denise Lynn says about the card Wonders. This is a really good deck too. I haven't used it that much, but it always has really good messages here. Okay, so this is quartz crystal. Natural rock crystals, clear amethyst, citrine, rose, and smoky were all revered in ancient times. The Aborigines of Australia called it Mavan, which was a material through which their shamans and elders gained their magical powers. So this may be a message for you to start working with crystals. Crystals have power. If you are an empath, I do suggest working with amethyst. You can work with crystal quartz, which is what the message for this card is, which will bring clarity to you for those of you who are needing clarity. It says the Egyptians believed quartz had mystical healing abilities and would bury their dead with a piece of crystal on their forehead. The Greeks and Romans believed crystals were solid ice that had been formed by the gods and thus had mystical powers. Even to present day, people believe that crystals can help manifest their intentions. Perhaps that is because of the, I don't know how to say that word, piezoelectric qualities of quartz. The reason why quartz can amplify radio signals. There are some places in the world where it's not uncommon to find crystals on the surface of the land. These are especially powerful because they have found you in their natural setting. The sacred landscape wants you to know just around the corner, exciting possibilities are waiting for you. So there's the opportunities that Jupiter brings. It's bringing you all different types of opportunities. The possibilities are endless for abundance with these opportunities. So Gemini, don't be afraid to take a risk, okay? It says the more you see them and embrace them, the more these possibilities will grow in magnitude. There's that expansion of Jupiter. Celebrate and cherish even the smaller ones, no matter how tiny they may seem. Let go of expectations. Don't limit the way that you think that wondrous events could appear in your life. Be open. If you believe anything and everything is possible, then it will be. And that's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up your reading with a postcard from Spirit. Let's see what Spirit has to say directly to my Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter and Venus viewers. Holy Spirit, what do you have to tell the Gemini viewers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter for this time period of Jupiter going direct? What's the most important message for them to understand at this time? That didn't fly out. Let's see if anything flies out. Feel better about it. Show me, Spirit, what message do you have for Gemini viewers? What message do you have for my Gemini viewers? Whoops, that one flipped. Okay. Dearest you, Gemini, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around again, full circle, in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. So this could be something, also with Saturn involved. There's a Mars-Saturn conjunction. I think it's a square. This could be something karmic, too, that could come back around, another opportunity. Also with Mars going retrograde, that could mean that an action that you've taken maybe you wished you could do over again is coming back around. So keep all of that in mind and see how that plays out in your reality, okay? It says, you thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust that in this new opportunity for rebirth, you will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and has given you hope. Loving you always. That's beautiful, Gemini. So I hope this helps you out, and until next time, sending you all love and light. Namaste.